I'm sorry, he didn't say the word. Who wants to voice this?
Um,
Uh-oh.
well, you don't get a lot of voices, Mr. PCM, so go
Yeah,
for
alright,
it.
I'll do it.
Hold up, governor!
That's an appropriate voice.
What?
Huh.
Was that you, Luna?
Yes.
Oh, well, don't.
Alright, let's go. No.
Then, Alice?
You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
You could have just said no.
Well, it wasn't me.
Then,
That was me, mate! Hey, over here! Sigma, look! What is that? Oh, blimey, that hurts! Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
a bot.
And it's talking.
Hot girls, 249, Link.
Oh,
It's that kind of a butt.
No.
oh my.
With an accent. Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this, not by half. Now, Alice, darling. Do I rightly recollect you characterizing my speech as coarse? Why, that's right, cruel it is. You really think I asked for this?
I never asked for this.
See, they figured they'd give us all a a personality.
Are we
Some
robots?
tosser thought they'd give me this one.
We're robots.
It ain't right, I tell you. Whoa.
So, what? You are.
Dobby, sir.
Well, if you're a barrel monkey, I'm an astronaut.
Rude.
Right you are, me own son, right you are. Well, go on, have a butcher's, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Nearly there, but they call us golems round here. Golem.
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore. They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master or creator, whatever commands them to do.
Well, you a clever bird. You are, of course, a bird.
Oh.
Incorrect. The golem of myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings might differ, though. The original blokes are spelled Golem, but me and me mates are Gaulem. That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labor Electronic Machine. Sorry,
More
I
like a
pulled a muscle.
stretch.
To tell the truth, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out like that, but I figured they wanted to make sure they had the golem thing in there. What with us being robots and all.
So, should I just call you Gollum?
That don't seem quite kosher.
He is Jewish.
That's a word. After all me mates here are golems too.
Gollum, eh?
I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I? Unless you wanted me to.
I call Alice human.
I don't.
Oh.
I call myself Mummy.
What should we call you then?
I want my mummy.
I could be your mummy.
That's a good one. We've all gotten a product ID and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTMCMGOLM.
Whoa!
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
Wasn't I supposed to remember some sort of code before? Something about
Write that down.
0 something? I don't remember.
Speak for yourself, idiot. I could remember it all. You've taken the Mickey out of me.
Ha!
Ha! 0! It's me! Please remember me. Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's use the last bit, shall we?
Golem.
GOLM.
Golem.
Come on, man. That's just Golem.
Well, I'll be buggered.
And toast?
Buggered toast.
Ooh.
I can't say I've ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, ain't it?
Ah.
I've falling in love all over again.
Alright, Geolm. You said Alice, darling, a little bit ago, right?
What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
She's a mummy.
I am.
No, I don't care. What I'm saying is, you called her Alice.
My name's All Ice.
Yeah, it's French. How do you know her name?
Haha. Oh, she isn't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma. And you too, Fred. Wait,
Close
shoot.
enough.
No, it's
Side of the head,
on the
like
tip of my
computer.
tongue. Shutting down. Luna, that's it.
Wow, he's smart.
I had to check on Facebook. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
How?
No Nary Games.
Oh.
You don't know. They've got cameras all over this place. Then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw. They're all hidden away, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, you know. Now, as I was saying, there are these cameras, you see. All of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time. So I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos. Now I know everything you've done.
Everything?
Yes, even the bunny ride.
Oh.
We got
Then-
photographic proof of that one.
Does that mean?
You're Zero Junior? Oh, blimey, are you bleeding serious?
No, just a little.
You gotta be off your box if you're thinking I'm Young Master Zero. Young Master is a right proper AI, what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals, who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
So, golems are kind of like Zero Junior's servants?
No, not quite, Governor. Not quite.
I have no jurisdiction, sorry.
No, you don't.
Oh.
I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right? You don't have your brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Of course not.
What you are, missus? It'd be all sorts nasty if your elbow's got that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains.
Wow.
Well, we're like your arms and legs.
Useless.
Oh, that's kind of a harsh opinion, don't you think? The Gollum's seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body. Which makes a fellow wonder, where is it? In the mainframe. Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything is here. Everything is here, body sees and hears and what have you, it all gets sent back there. And the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget commands. Those commands get sent out of
Wow, this guy can talk.
Oh yeah.
those commands get sent out over the wireless like whoop whoop whoop, and eventually my body picks them up. Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits of my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. Body's just an output device of sorts.
Oh no, not this again.
You ever heard of the morphogenetic field?
Oh boy.
We were talking about one of them personal computers there. You could say Gollum's kind of like a monitor.
Huh? Wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Jr.?
I suppose you could say that.
Oh, kill it! Kill it!
Go, Luna.
Well, hold on a minute. I'm peaceful. I suppose you could. Oh no! We lost this fine gentleman.
Oh hey.
What?
What with our share of the mainframe and all, nothing happened, as you were.
No,
What?
but I'm good now.
All right.
Oh.
Advance the dialogue, please.
Oh, if you could.
I don't know shenanigans all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what Gollum stands for, eh? I am autonomous.
But if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy, that doesn't really make sense. My arms and legs aren't anonymous. They don't just move on their own, and I know who they are.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now.
Huh?
Now you're frowning, and your forehead's getting all wrinkly.
Mm.
You're bit of an ugly bloke, ain't you?
Oh.
Did you do these things on purpose? When you crossed your arms, you were thinking. Right then, let's cross them, shall we?
Ah!
Right, let's see who's playing Apex Legends, shall we? Grill on down then, mouth. Go on then, do it. Oh, and eyebrows, I'd be much obliged if you just squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes. That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so.
No.
Showed you who's boss. Think before you speak.
No.
You gotta tell your
Oi.
brain to do that too, huh?
Yeah. You need to get it all up in your cheeks, is what I'm saying. I mean,
Huh?
I figured you did all of that subconsciously. Never mind, that was something else. Something broke through the filter there. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch my leg around a bit. Who's thinking real hard about something and says to themselves, wow, I think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch.
I like that.
That will help. That's about when you reach for your tea. Do you drink tea or are you filthy Americans?
Well,
Wait,
she's
is there a
French,
page in your
so
book?
yeah.
What about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy? You know the bird I'm talking about, the great tit.
The blue tit,
Blue
yeah.
fried boobies.
Yeah.
This goes on, me chums. There's a lot of great birds, if you know what I'm saying. All those things your subconscious at work. True, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. That don't mean your conscious mind is involved. Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you bawling me. That's a word. That's how us golems and the young master get along. You, got it all sorted out now, chums.
I gotta remember my character voice. So I have to put it next to it.
Then you're saying that Zero Jr. is the central part of the mainframe and the golems are like the hands and feet? And we could have saved 20 minutes by just listening to that? Righto.
Huh.
Well.
Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? Your shoulders are all stiff.
You're a robot. How can your shoulders stiff?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
No, Zero programmed us to feel pain.
Oh.
Dear.
Yes, I did. No, I ain't. My back is right mess it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years. Lubricant for me joints is all gummed up.
It's in this underwear if you want it back.
Oh, that's just great! My boxes!
My boxes.
My boxes, Frank stole them from me.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard me, Frank! Don't act autonomous. Every time I move, it hurts.
Every morning I break my arms.
And every night I break my legs.
But why did you wake up again after all this time? What do you think, love? I want to look at some great birds, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, you cheeky blighter. Sigma gets me right.
You're a bird watcher.
Yup. That's it.
Oh yeah, the button on top of the safe.
Who's what now? I
Um,
mean, right, y'all, governor, no idea what we're talking about because I didn't read the dialogue.
I read it. Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't. And more's the pity. I can only go as far as this cable here will let me. I got internal batteries, but they're knackered. That's a funny word. Matter of fact, that's why I was... I'm sorry, I'm not very mature. Zero didn't program me with that.
personality.
That's why I was here in maintenance for the first place. Same goes for the other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh. So, you aren't gonna answer my question?
Huh? What question is that?
Well, I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got to bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Well, I mean, it's not important really, but it really itches. I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? That's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. Kind of word that'll set any robot's heart aflutter. Let's see you get sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your lords and peers for a tick.
We're gonna die in like 40 seconds, but okay.
I know, right? But you gotta find out this mystery before you go.
Okay.
So, how can a robot shoulders can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Gov, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Yeah, they made Machine for Pigs.
That's funny.
Without waiting for an answer, Golem launched into his explanation. Keep
They made a
talking.
machine for pigs. Alright, here we go. Or is this technically Sigma? Because I would love a break.
I could take over if you want.
Sounds like a yes.
Okay.
As soon as you read something that looks even vaguely British, I'll take back over.
Oi, he said bloody here. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper are questions written naturally in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then, how could she? She's never learned Chinese. Apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college, she's never even heard it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received and slip that answer back through the slot. Once the Chinese questions began to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself. Why, I can't read these at all. Whatever am I to do? It is at this moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanation of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? The questions kept coming. More and more and more of them. She finds the set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper and carefully writes out the indicated response. How's it going? It's awful. Please get me out of here. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Here, they give her some twice cooked pork. Are you full? Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm dating a reggae dancer. When was your first kiss? When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school. What color of underwear are you wearing? Black. What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get out of this room? Beat the stuffing out whoever's sending me these questions with the pan you cooked with that twice cooked pork in. All these questions were written in Chinese, and the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase book into the slips of paper with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, She doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear.
What a
She's
loser.
lying. Anyway.
Wow.
That's a really cool story. Yes? Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty, or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing? Can't say there is. Just tickles me fancy, I guess.
Gross.
I told you I wasn't programmed with maturity. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story, innit?
He really likes birds. Exactly!
Bird's a word, mate.
What? Gives you a bird? I found it in a nest.
Oh, cuckoo.
I found this one in my hand.
No thanks.
It's just actually the middle finger.
I found this one in my pocket.
Right, well, you flipped me off now, so what I wanted to say was this. All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So if I was, would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like the rest of them. You see? After all, as far as they can tell, they're having a nice little chin wag with one of their countrymen.
Chinwag. Okay, interesting. But what does this have to do with your shoulders, or a robot feeling pain, or why are we still here?
I waggle my chin at you. Are you
Ow.
thick?
I'm a little chunky.
How many C's?
Approximately 2. I'm moving on to the
Approximately.
cues.
You could be approximate, are you? You're a right old obese wanker, you know that?
Wow.
Yeah.
I had enough of a lot of you. I'll tell you a nice story about a woman who doesn't know Chinese, and you're here making fun of me. I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you were looking for? Well, hold up, mate. This ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things really go pear-shaped, huh? That's an expression too. We'll be brown bread.
Brown bread.
Like toast, I guess.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I get. I don't know what all these analogies mean. I'm just programmed to say them.
Chinese room.
It's all over. We're
Yeah.
learning British.
I'm actually Asian, but I keep looking up these English translation books, and these are the responses I'm getting.
I don't know your names.
This book is very accurate, I guess. So says the central computer itself, seeing that these things are a bit of bollocks and
Ball socks.
ball socks. In the interest of extricating my body from its unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless. And my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, isn't it? Just like the Chinese room.
The Chinese, the Chinese, the Chinese.
Excuse me. So you're saying that robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, missy.
I don't.
Please. Please, I just want to see it.
You want me to squat down?
You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing
Right.
for us robots.
Hmm.
You feel like being clever about it. I ain't really that much different between a human and a robot. Forget about all that mainframe and signal box. Golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. I really like birds.
Clearly.
I can't stress that enough. They're my favorite. They got the little wings, the beaks.
Huh.
So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same just without all the electronic-y pony?
This is just like that one time.
What if when someone asks you a question, you go on a 30-hour tirade?
Start thinking like, sheesh, Lois, this is worse than the time I was in the Chinese room.
Oh gosh.
Remember that time I was in the Chinese room?
Holy freaking crap.
Oh, that's just like the time with the Schrodinger's cat. Remember?
I'm
Peter, I can't get out of the Chinese room.
I'm having a hard time suppressing the British accent now. it's infecting my brain.
That's how it works, man.
It's like I can't even do like the accent perfectly, but like I can't like I have to fight to not do it now.
Go to work.
Right, let's get through this dialogue, shall we? Oh, my shoulders. All you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain. Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but as far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. Oh, excuse me, I had that Taco Bell. You Yanks call it.
Programmed that, wow.
I mean, it's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All it matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, talks like a person. It's probably a person.
I thought it was a bird.
Shite! You want to live a normal life, that's all you need to know.
Door. Food.
Well, that
Robot.
was interesting, wasn't it?
Hey, can I ask you something?
Please, I'd love to go on another 30-minute tirade.
Oh, good.
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why'd you stop us?
Oh, right you are, mate. Right you are. The actual reason we started the conversation. Why
was-
would I?
30 minutes ago, yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're all about to die.
Oh.
Got so carried away and nearly forgot. Haven't seen anyone for yonks. I got mighty excited is all.
What?
Just spit it out. Oh,
Oh.
I can do that too. We're practically the same.
Huh.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you lot. What was it? Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I ain't really supposed to. I had a nice pair of boxers.
Ooh.
And then Frank stole them.
We got lab coats. They're good.
I guess, but it's not the same. It's the
Take
same
a
thing
lot.
for the rest of the blokes
know.
here.
not 100% cotton.
What?
I just can't have these lovely birds staring at me hose, you know?
This thing's downright itchy.
It's oily in places. Sorry if you saw any puddles of oil.
Oh.
They don't make these things like they used to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. They're oily.
Huh.
Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons because we are a bit like skeletons.
Spooky.
Scary.
Robots?
No.
Oh.
Alright, anyway. There's this special artificial biological tissue. It's called Abbott.
Oh, dang it, we're robots.
When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got on a nice suit of Abbott over that metal skeleton.
That's why there's two Sigmas. There's a robot.
We're Five Nights at Freddy's. That's exactly it.
There's Mangle over there, hanging from the ceiling.
Ahoy, mateys!
Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin with pores, a little bit of hair, a few pimples, scars, and the like. I just crafted a little theory. What if K is actually a robot that's made to look like Sigma?
What if I'm the robot and he's the human?
Yeah, what if that's the case then? It's a bit funny, isn't it?
It's just a theory.
A game
A
theory.
theory.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome to Did You Know Gaming Extra.
Truth to tell, I doubt you'll be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you.
That's oh, I don't know.
One's like noticeably fake. Like they've only got like one eye or something.
Hello, fellow humans.
How do you do, fellow humans?
See, we're right in the middle of...
Command violation. Rogue process detected. That's right. Don't think we didn't notice you in your cheeky British slang. Product
Oh.
ID GTM-CM-GOLM. Executing emergency deactivation.
Right, well, I'm
Robot
freaking
science
dead. I'll see you
boy.
later.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed voicing him. Because
Science boy sends his regards.
Unit GTM-CM-GOLM now inactive. Ha! Got him. No other rogue processes detected in additional Golem platforms. Returning to surveillance mode.
Did Zero just shut him down?
Yep, no scope to the fricker.
Wow.
It looks like it.
Darn.
I wonder what he was trying to tell us.
See, right in the middle of... Bop.
Right in the middle of Bop?
I guess.
He got bopped right in the middle of his sentence.
Got him.
Golem.
Well, now I think Fi is a robot.
You think everyone's a robot?
I kind of do.
Well, but that's the thing, though. According to his whole, like, the brain accessing signals from a different place, like, it doesn't really matter who's a robot.
Well, yeah, but oh, we're gonna survive that one ending where we got injected. It's like, it's okay, I'm actually a robot.
Actually, yeah, that could happen. Seriously, if K is the real one and we're the robot knockoff.
I feel like we are, because K grew up, or maybe it's fake memories, but still.
I mean, but like Sigma's got memories of growing up and going to college and all that. Whereas
Implanted.
K was like in a lab.
Implanted.
Yeah, it very well could be.
Mysteries.
Hey, are you kids just gonna stand around? An Ambidex gate has been opened.
What?
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Why?
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Duty, why would they do that?
We have to hurry and make a duty.
All right, let's go.
Gotta use
Come
our
on,
loaves.
birds. These birds need to use their loaves.
You gotta do it, Sigma. Pinch the loaf.
We gotta go.
Careful not to get tutu on your hands.
Yeah.
I feel like we listened to a British man talk for 30 minutes.
Robots are a thing now, and now I'm just like, oh, death is
My
not matter.
head's spinning.
That too.
Ooh, it's a lot.
Yeah, I was totally fine with psychic powers, clones, and crazy cultists, but as
Yeah.
soon as they put robots in there, I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nope,
yeah.
immersion
Yeah.
broken.
Wow, you put time travel in?
Gosh! This is you now.
Oh, okay. We pushed through the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. There stood Phi, Dio, and K, 3 voice actors for this guy.
Beep boop.
Hey! What the duty, guys? Look, I have it
Oh.
still. Why did you open the AB gate before everyone got back?
I apologize. Oh, we only turned away for a moment. Dio opened it. You got a problem with that?
Of course we do.
Why? Oh, I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone showed up.
I thought that was Luna that said that. It was just like, why? I don't remember.
That's right, I'm Australian too, I'm Luna.
This isn't about Australians or promises.
Oh.
Are you stupid or just an Australian?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Probably both.
Thanks.
Yep, there you go.
Lamal, we were able to get back here in time, but what about the others? Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still out there somewhere. What were you planning to do if they didn't get back in time?
Nothing. Why no.
Oh.
Didn't you hear that voice? Anybody who doesn't get back in time to vote just gets their vote automatically sent to Ally, and I feel like we said this before. Seems pretty straightforward to me. So what if they don't get back in time? They'll all get sent to Ally, and all 3 of them will get 2 BP. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Tenmyoji's only got 1 BP. I figure he'd be pretty happy to get 2 more. And that'll put Quark and Clover up close to 9, so that's not too bad for them either. In other words, they ought to be thanking me. Oh.
Didn't you guys find a note?
What? What is this?
We found it in our safe.
Proof that you just killed them.
Read it while I get these handcuffs.
Here are some AB rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, 1 person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. What the hell, man? That wasn't in our room. Back me up here, guys. He's right. There was no such note in our safe. Well, damn, that's a bummer. Guess they're dead. I'd never had opened the gate if I'd known about this. Whoops.
Really?
Scout's honor.
I guess so.
I'm worried about the others. If time runs out, they'll
be penalized, yes.
I know.
Quark is part of that team. Maybe something happened with him.
He probably killed himself. He
What?
seemed a little off before we head into the chromatic doors.
This is bad. He probably took Clover's axe and killed himself.
Dang, that's impressive.
opportunity.
Hey. Wait a minute. Where's Alice? She probably died. She was here just a minute ago.
Just out of nowhere, just-
It took me only a moment to spot her. She was a pretty bird. She was several yards away and kneeling down to look at something on the floor. What she was looking at, I couldn't tell. I was about to head over and see what was going on when...
Didn't she do this before?
Did she?
I feel like she's off in the corner somewhere. Oh well. Pants.
Pants. Hee hee.
Pants. Whoa, hey guys.
Quark! Has Quark been here? Did something happen to him?
He disappeared. Don't skip my dialogue.
Sorry.
Disappeared like your words out of your mouth? What do you mean?
I mean, he's gone. I can't find him anywhere. When was the last time you saw him? Where did you last have it?
Over here. We were heading back here.
Tamioji and I went into the lounge, but Quark didn't follow us.
We turned around and started calling for him. But... that Clover.
That's me. When he didn't respond, we ran back the way we come. Oh!
And you couldn't find him? Right.
We thought maybe he just hadn't seen us go into the lounge.
So we checked the crew quarters and the infirmary.
But he wasn't there either.
Alright. We need to split up. If we can't find him in any of the floor A rooms, we'll move to floor B.
Yeah, okay. I need to go tell Alice. She's my mom.
I'm your
You-
mummy. Get it right.
Mommy. Oh, forgot about that. That's a good one. Anyway, you guys go on ahead.
Right, you do that.
Da 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 da.
But there's a missing little boy.
Little
He's got a
boy.
knife. He's got a knife.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey! Quark!
Hello.
Captain Quark.
Oh,
Quark!
I'd like that.
Oh, you found me alone in the room. You should knock first.
Two.
This seems like a puzzle we could have done, but...
I miss.
No.
There was a
Only in puzzle rooms.
but
sorry. He's not here, and I do still need to find a way out. I think it's that door, but... oh, what a puzzle. I checked both rooms.
he's not in the other two either. Trust me, I checked.
Okay, I trust you.
They're just still shut. There's no one here.
Tenmyoji and Kay are in the lounge, and Dio and Luna should be checking the infirmary.
Oh.
Oh, Luna is toast.
Right. Okay, let's leave that to them and head to floor B. They're fine.
Okay,
Actually,
I believe you.
I could very easily see Luna and Alice just being dead again.
This
always
happens.
It just I guess they hate each other.
This is the magenta door. every other path has involved that so far.
That's true. We just did a room that had both of them. So we may
Hmm.
figure out what that's about.
It's true.
Ah.
Or we may
but-
never know and it's like Radical 6 or some crap.
Yeah.
Oh. You went through the red door with the Dio and K, right?
Yeah. So,
What was on the other side of that door?
you want to see it?
I do want to see the panty room,
No.
but maybe Quark went there.
Fine. Follow me.
Panty room, panty room.
If you're gonna, you don't know.
Panty,
pantry.
panty, 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 panty,
Oh,
panty.
we're almost done with this timeline, right?
Right, and then you talk about what colour her panties are, you know.
I wanted to say your voice sounds so much like Tootie from Gorillaz.
Right?
Yeah, it's great.
I wish I knew enough about gorillas to
Just what I tell you,
be able to comment on that, but
Maybe we can get you a sample later, but
Alright.
it's a pretty good similarity there.
Mhm.
that's good. It is
It
a
ain't
pretty
happening.
standard voice.
This is
The pantry.
panty?
I will kill you.
No. The drawer over there is stuffed with processed food, not panties.
Really?
Wasn't half bad, actually.
You ate the panties?
No.
But-
There was some Palia, Nasi Goreng, Shinsel, Yugigan, Borscht, and Tom Kakai. Oh, and I ate the chef's pasta too.
That's a lot of food.
Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
How old are you talking about food all the time?
20, I think.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just stop. I don't even know where to start here. 1.
That's a good start.
I guess so. What
It's
if we
the
started
first
with
number.
0?
Yes, please!
By the time you hit 20, you're done growing. It's over. 2.
Ouch.
Yeah. You think? You should be old enough to know how old you are. 3. How on earth are you 20? You look like you're 13 if you're a day. I can't believe you're only 2 years younger than me.
Ha. Now that's funny. You must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22.
Give me a break, you little punk.
Don't call me little. I'm an adult, you dried up asshole. Boomer.
It's called a loaf.
Go! Fine. Whatever. So this place is enough food to keep people alive for a few years, huh? Looks like the stuff isn't going to expire anytime soon.
Yeah, the use-by date is about 100 years from now.
How about water?
There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well.
Is it safe?
Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay.
It's kind of basic.
Yeah, we did turn it up.
Yeah, not down. That would be basic. You made him drink to make sure it was safe?
I guess you could say that.
So you ate all the food without a second thought, but the water struck you as possibly dangerous?
No, I was careful with the food too. Dio had some of it first, and it seemed fine, so Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
I ate something else. Twice cooked pork.
Oh, for the Chinese room's sake! Why the pork are you shouting about that?
I wasn't shouting.
I'm shouting. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Twice cooked pork?
What is it?
Well, that just reminded me of something.
Reminded you of what?
This might seem hard to believe that.
Bullshit.
Rude. Oh, come on. At least let me tell you first. All right. Okay. 3, 2. I explained how we'd found a room called the Golem Bay on the other side of the green door, and how he'd met a robot there named Golem, who told a very interesting story. I fell asleep again.
That's a bit of stretch.
And
There's
so
a
there I
girl.
was, watching the man just go for it, just ripping off his own pubic hair. It was the weirdest thing.
This is very interesting.
All right.
Wait,
I'm
that wasn't
gonna
the
leave.
story you told.
I see. So the golem guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something.
Yeah.
So the last thing he said was, see right in the middle of?
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China.
Well, this was utterly pointless.
Really? I don't think so.
Please, explain.
Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words...
Shuts
Never
down
mind.
Phi.
Oh, she's alive.
Sigma, oh no, you're alone with her. I thought what we had was special.
We were just talking about loaves.
Oh no!
She was saying she ate some loaves from the pandy room.
No!
What's going on in here?
Wait, are you gay? This might still be okay. Fi!
Thanks.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What's going on?
Somebody ate loaves in the panty room. I mean, something bad. Something really bad.
Can we get a clue game based off of this game? I think they did it in the panty room.
And then the other player is obligated to go, no, you idiot, it's the pantry room.
Oh, and you waste your turn.
Oh.
You lose the turn.
Well, come on, spill it.
Whoa!
Oh,
I spilled it.
Spilled the beans.
Alice. Alice is...
French.
I'm still doing jazz hands.
Alice is dead.
Ta-da! But this time, I'm not.
Oh, you're getting better.
Just come with me. She's in the crew quarters.
no.
Da 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 da.
Leaving the panty room, leaving the panty room.
Pantry.
Panty room.
I agree.
Wow.
What? See, in addition to voicing Quark, I'm also glad I voice Alice because she dies a lot.
Wow.
So I don't have a lot of dialogue.
Pretty good.
No, this isn't real.
And then all of Snowfie's characters just frick off and go their own way.
Da 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 da.
So, we all get opportunities where our characters don't talk.
Yep.
All I could hear were Zero's words echoing in my ears.
Take off your pants.
Ah!
Boxers.
Your pants come off, your bracelet comes off.
What? We all just need to get naked.
You dip the boxers in the oil.
Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. I'm sorry.
Your pants comes off, your bracelet comes off. That's Alice is already not wearing much, so
Your
Wow.
bracelet comes off, my pants come off.
Oh
If you've
Oh,
never
yeah.
been in Tributes, it's hard to explain. You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall, and for just a moment you're painfully aware of the fact that you are thousands of feet above the earth in a flimsy machine made by fallible men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that nobody actually understands.
excuse
Unless
me.
you're me. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's a little like that. Alice
Is-
was a friend of mine.
That's not an analogy you just make up randomly.
how poetic. How pathetic.
I knelt down beside Alice's body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat, throttling her instantly. Why are you sleeping? No more pulse.
Not anymore.
Her skin had already turned pale. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't being a human any longer.
A robot!
Got him. Why had this happened?
Right, why don't you just leave the body with me then?
I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths, then stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and turned, punched somebody accidentally.
Ow!
Punched all 6 of them.
Bam, 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 bam!
Who found her first? And I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's smart. It was me, alright? I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him. So I came here and killed, well, you know the rest.
Killed. That's right.
Killed the time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Killed the time by checking in here. She was dead.
Hi, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it. Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
kinda sus.
No. She's already murdered when I got here. How do you know she was murdered? What? Come on, isn't it obvious? She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Oh yeah, thought that was her hair. Does that look like an
Wait a
accident?
minute. Oh my gosh, that's not her hair.
Yeah, it is stuck right in the ring there.
There's
I
a knife.
didn't even think that.
I was literally like, they stabbed her, but then threw away the knife or something. That
Right.
makes a lot more sense. Does that look like an accident or suicide to you? How do you know the weapon was a knife? What? All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, come on, who won't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
What if Luna was just also lying there dead because she's like, I gotta complete the scene.
How that?
Turn your head 30 degrees.
Yeah. Just like, oh my gosh, when did Luna die?
Oh, Luna's dead too. Anyway.
Didn't we walk in the room before she did?
Who is the last person to see her? I need to go tell Alice.
I need to go kill Alice.
I need to go pee. Alice, please help me find a bathroom. I really gotta pee.
She's smiling.
Nothing you can prove. Alice, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me you'd take me to a room where I could pee. Don't do this.
Clover.
I can't trust him anymore. Could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that. I'm gonna give revenge. It's time to break out the axe.
Uh-oh.
I'll find out who killed you and I'll...
Hey, Clover.
Shut up! Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room.
Yeah!
She came back with an axe.
Wait, Clover, don't do this. It's Brad.
Tenmyoji took off in pursuit, and I made to follow him.
No, it's
Ow.
pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything. Blocks your path.
Like looking in a mirror.
I'm hot. Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seemed quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us. We're sus, yo. I doubt she would open up to anyone right now. You seem pretty calm. Did you do it? Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us do. None of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would we want to kill her?
You are correct, but only if the murderer had a motive beyond, well, murder.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think that the same person murdered Alice. Perhaps this person plans to kill us in one by one. Perhaps the entire Nonary game is just a window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Senior can kill us at his leisure, in a world of his own creation.
You're saying perhaps a lot.
Perhaps, but maybe.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
Presumably, because they enjoy killing. Zero Senior seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
A robot, even.
Yeah.
No.
Well, why not?
There's no way Zero Jr. would have noticed that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Maybe, but Zero Senior has a body. Do you think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
Not possible! At least not as long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be truth. Do you remember? Let's play back the footage. He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us. Oh, I guess not. Okay.
No, my royalties!
I can't remember without that footage.
Please,
Oh,
I can't pay rent this month.
Sorry.
I tried to play the footage. I thought about what Kay had said.
Guess we'll just use our imagination.
if the killer was Zero Senior, then who could be the killer?
Me.
Oh, Dio?
Yeah.
Luna
Luna?
It's me, I stand.
versus
Okay, perhaps.
versus
He says perhaps, so I said perhaps. Or maybe Clover!
You're gonna get
versus-
this axe up your butt if you're not careful.
That would be funny if it was another timeline. It was always Tenmyoji.
versus
Fi, maybe? No, it couldn't be her.
game over.
Wait a minute.
I had been with Fi the whole time we were looking for Quark. There was no way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. In the butt.
Pretty gullible though.
Wait a minute, I'm gullible. There was one person I'd forgotten. Quark.
What's behind your head? What are you hiding?
A brain? Not a knife.
Mm,
It seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. He'd have to jump and stab.
She is pretty thick.
that's true. You need a very sharp knife.
That meant there were 5 real suspects.
Wow, you're not real, kid.
It's
Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Where had Quark gone? Did he just die off screen?
He's got Radical 7, which makes you want to kill everyone else.
Oof.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Apparently, Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for. A blunt but effective way to make the point.
What do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
Compunction Junction, what's
What
your function?
Perhaps.
Huh?
The others filed out of the room. The room disgorged them. I turned to face Alice, who was not disgorged. Well, not all of her.
Yeah.
Alice. Oh. I'll find out who did this to you. I promise.
You
Pretty
and
please.
Luna.
Wait, what?
Luna. I felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, upside down, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine.
It's not normal.
I have indigestion all the time.
Oh.
Always.
I stood up straight, gave Alice one last nod. She didn't nod back.
As was?
I walked after the others, leaving my regrets, Alice, lying on the cold floor.
Good boy, Birdie.
Well, bad bed.
You what? You killed the loveliest bird you had in the whole group.
Oh,
You know,
man.
I was thinking if I was a bird, I'd like to be a great tit.
Hey! Look! 2 of the AB gates are closed already! Probably Tenmyoji and Clover. Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him? As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay. Sharing their destiny, huh? Pretty much. That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is... Well, I'd rather not say it. She dead, homie.
Then I guess
Yeah.
it's not good news for you.
I know.
On the bright side, you get to vote without anyone trying to control it.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What?
I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She only had 1 BP left. If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her. Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop singing that, Dio.
It's my theme.
I know, and it's annoying. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's gonna be my opponent. And he's hot.
Ooh, woo. Really?
Yes, woo-woo.
Whoa, whoa.
Pouncing on you.
Oh, this is
Wow.
interesting. If one of you guys picks Betray, we're gonna get a show.
Dio.
Ignore him. How do you and Fi plan to vote? You even gotta ask Ally. Yeah, of course. Right, Fi?
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
What?
Well, if we choose Ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants. But it's not as simple as just choosing Betray either. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you don't end up with 9 points.
So we should both choose Ally. Seems easy to me. You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Fi if you had the desire to. Give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve. I'll beat you up for that.
What?
I have to pee.
Go in the room.
I mean, this is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose Betray?
Wow.
Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
That seems pretty negative for you, Luna.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. It's good to have a spine. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game.
But why?
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it completely. I want to get us all out of here. We haven't beat the Nonary game until we're all out of this place, hint, hint. I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Yep. At any rate, all of us are choosing Betray every time is hardly ideal. We never escape.
Then what are you gonna do?
Kay needs to choose Ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that you'll choose Ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you the guarantee?
Well, yes, I suppose I so.
You promise?
Yes.
Good. Let's do this. Dio,
Huh?
there's someone behind you.
What?
The moment Dio turned his head, Fi was off. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air across the room
See?
and through the AP gate.
Robot.
Oh yeah, she can fly. I forgot about that.
That's
was
why I
a
was thinking
thing.
she was a robot.
What the fuck? You bitch. God damn it, Fi. Open this fucking door.
She's jealous.
Very.
He pounded on the door, screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again. No
Goddamn
disgorging this
robots!
time.
Jumping over stuff and tricking us normal human folk!
Taking our jobs.
Quack!
If you slip a paper in there, you can talk to her. It's the Chinese room. I read it.
I don't understand it. I'm gonna vote betray.
I think it worked.
I don't speak Chinese.
He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair cannot vote in separate rooms.
What? Why the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote? It's rigged.
You don't.
Gah! This is bullshit.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Shut up.
Who's hopping down the bunny trail now, mister?
Oh!
I see. This is how Phi can guarantee your choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Phi will choose Ally just went way up. After all, if you pick Ally and she betrays you, then oops.
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
But don't you think Fi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Fi is going to choose Ally, then...
I will. I mean, you don't need to worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose Ally.
No one believed him. 2 minutes remain until polling closes. You losers better not wait until the last second.
We don't have much time left. Let's wait till the last second.
Say that again.
Let's go.
Say that again.
Let's go.
Right, now say it again for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Not you.
Sigma,
Hmm?
you are going to choose Ally, right?
Of course not. We both have 5 BP right now.
That means I could betray you without killing you. No
Even
blood
if
on
I
my
did,
hand.
even if I did ally with you, I'd only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Makes sense?
Oh, I see.
It's not because I like you, Baka. Huh? Did I just say that out loud?
Baka.
Oh, crap.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
I think she wanted you to say you would never betray her because you love her.
Not you too, Baka. I mean, shoot, it keeps happening.
Blushes.
Whenever a girl tells you nothing, never mind, that's like a death sentence, basically. She is gonna betray you into oblivion.
Oh boy!
Probably
Anyway,
deserves
you promised. You have to choose Ally. Hee hee.
it. Right. I will not.
But will I really?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's skip! Oh.
Never.
Let's get hopping.
Now. What am I gonna do? Well, I guess there really isn't any question. It's obvious. I promised Luna I'd pick not ally. But what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's gonna be my opponent. And he's hot.
Oh, what if she called me Baka?
She would betray me.
What if she called me Baka in Chinese and I didn't even notice?
And I had to translate it and said, yes, my friend.
Betray me.
Yes, I am Baka. Please betray me. 10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Why are you wasting my freaking time? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
I drooled a bit and then I came back to life.
Yeah, where you're literally just sitting there like, oh crap, I have to vote.
Just like, whoa, I feel a little sleepy.
I vote betray.
You just don't want to see Luna be happy, do you?
Well, I want to end on a happy note, so then we'll do the other round and it'll be ally. You know? You know? Or we could end on a bad note. It's up to you.
Yeah, I legitimately don't know. I just want to click ally because Luna is my character, but I want to see her be happy, all right?
All right, I'll concede.
But well, all right, there you go.
I concede.
I got what I wanted.
Always gets what he wants.
What about that time you completely ignored? my
Always
opinion?
gets as he wants.
I don't hold grudges, you do. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. A certain thirsty girl will be very happy with your decision. Thank
She's
you
naughty
for your
and chose
participation.
betray.
It could happen. That would be spicy.
She turns out to be the main villain this whole time.
Yeah,
It's always the
only
innocent
reason,
ones.
like the reason we kept finding both of them dead is because she murdered what's her face, and then someone else was like, "Oh no, you don't," and then they killed her, but then they wanted to keep it a secret, probably because it was Dio or some crap. But then like, she didn't have a way to kill Alice. This
I think Kay killed Alice every time.
really
Yep.
is that based on anything? Because
He's always just not around when they die.
yeah, I guess that's a good point.
It's
I don't
very
really remember how it goes down, honestly.
suspicious.
We'll learn together.
Ambidex gate's now opening. Get out.
Oh, sorry.
Get out, you freeloaders!